Hi guys, it's Miss Yaz from Margaret Scott. Woo! And I'm here to talk about job fields again. Okay, but this time I'm talking about education. Education is super important. Right? Our education system and our educators are here to help you guys learn more. And sometimes these educators help us learn more too. So you can consider anybody who is a trainer or a coach an educator because they are educating you on how to be better. I didn't come from anywhere, I had to be trained. But in a way, we all helped and educated each other to get better at our job. Educators. But let's talk about school first. So, school, as you know, can be kind of boring and annoying and nagging, and you have to wake up early and do all this homework and whatever. That is school. But school is important. Without the basic understandings of certain subjects, it's hard to live. Hard. You never go to school. It's possible that you may never learn how to read. And reading is so important. We're so used to reading and writing that we don't even think about it anymore. I'm pretty sure I read over 50,000 words a day, just on average. And it could be from anything. It could be a label on a jam jar. It could be a flyer or a newspaper. It can be my email, even. And that's just based on stuff that I read. Honestly, reading's really important. And if you didn't go to school or have a teacher to teach you how to read, you'd be kind of at a loss. It's like being in a foreign country and not knowing the language. Well, if you went to school to learn the language, you'd be better at it. And you'd understand. You'd be able to live a pretty comfortable, happy life. So that's my spiel on learning. And learning helps you further yourself in your future and your life. Some people can't stop learning. They love it. That's their passion and their interest. And they're good at it. So guess what? They just keep learning. Those people can sometimes learn far past the usual high school graduate, right? So there's high school graduation, which is your high school diploma. And then there's 2 years at a college, which is called an associate's. But from this point on, these topics that you choose to study equal the degree that you get, right? So I have an associate's in video, which means I spent 2 years studying straight to be able to walk onto a film set and understand the language. And also some pretty basic editing skills as well. Basic enough for me to make a commercial, which is pretty cool, right? But I wouldn't know that unless I went to school and learned from the right teachers. The step after associate's degree, which can be anywhere from arts to sciences to mathematics to trade, is your bachelor's degree, which means you took 4 years to study that topic. 4! Typically, most people graduate in 4 years from college. Typically. I technically went to college for 4 years, but I only got an associate's because I spent 2 years in that subject alone. So keep that in mind. Plus, your career and your degree, your field of study, can change at any time, and that's totally okay, as long as you are happy about it, right? So don't ever think that you are cornered into one thing. There could be a ton of other things that you are good at and you want to understand, right? The last step after your bachelor's degree is your doctorate, your PhD. And past your PhD is your master's. Although, honestly, I think your PhD and your master's are pretty close. They're pretty close. They're pretty much on the same kind of level, you know? It's like being level 30, but in 2 different games. Same diff to me. And I'm sure there's a lot of other people that would disagree. But honestly, at that level of mastery and that skill, of being a doctor or a master, their whole purpose is to teach other people, but also further their education by individually studying themselves. It's almost like they become explorers within that field to keep discovering new things that interest them, because that's just what they're passionate about. PhD and master's, people. They also make a lot of money. Although some PhDs don't, because they end up being professors. And professors and teachers actually don't make a whole lot of money. But like I said, it's similar to social work and healthcare in my other videos, that it's a very rewarding job. And at the end of the day, you still get to do what you want to do, which is learn more. Learn more and help others learn. And that's education. My activity for you is to think about what subject you would want to learn that isn't taught in school, and how do you think it would be taught. All right, and that's all I got today. Hope that was helpful, and if you have any other questions or you'd like me to cover something different in one of my videos or whatever, just drop it in the question box on the page. Woo! All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.